Inside Boys.
Back again.
Back a fucking again. Shutting down the internet.
Shutting down the internet. We got a big crowd here. We got some special guests. Some people in the back.
We got shots on the table already.
Shots on the table. Wine poured. Pinio.
It's St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patty's Day. I haven't drank nothing yet.
Yeah,
Shout out to all the Irish.
Oh, you haven't even took a shot yet?
I haven't taken nothing
You
yet.
might want to even start with that. You want to go ahead and get right into introductions?
All right,
I'll pass these out.
we have a big crew with us right now. It's not even all of them right now. It's not even all of them. So we're going to go down the line. We got the SKNTONES family. So we got Antoine Jenkins. We known him from way back.
Yes, sir.
Jeremy Johnson. Got him on the left.
What up?
Okay, I'm going to go. Stefan Atuti.
Yeah, you got that.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay.
Yeah, count
And we just went over this. So we got Trent Vanden Hooten.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. This is part of SKNTONES. How many of it is y'all in total?
There's 5 members.
5 members, so we're only missing one.
Who are we missing?
Anthony Brown.
Anthony Brown. Shout out to
Local
Anthony.
Logic.
Yeah,
Logic,
Anthony Logic.
Anthony.
Okay.
So give us kind of a breakdown of what SKNTONES is and kind of what your guys' mission is. I mean, we're a little bit familiar, but obviously we're just getting to know each other more. So let the people know, let our fans know kind of what you guys are all about.
Fine, you got it.
Yeah, SKNTONES is a creative agency and brand. We started out trying to just make dope shit for dope people, and we came to find out that, you know, it's bigger than just creating content, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So as of right now, we're an agency in the fact that people hire us to do media, events, and marketing for them. We're a brand because we host events and we sell merchandise and we have little activations around the city, you know, to change culture and build
Right.
community.
All right, okay.
For sure.
Okay. How long did, because I know when starting a brand, sometimes you start a brand and it develops into something completely different. Like when you guys first started it, was it like that was the vision at first? Or was it like, hey, we started it and then it's like, oh, this is happening, so let's go that way? Or was it the vision from the get-go?
We low-key made this shit overnight, you know? Like,
I feel
this
that.
shit was
100%.
literally invented overnight.
How long ago was that? When did that
This
start?
was right after George Floyd had
Oh,
passed
so this
away.
is a brand new brand.
Yeah, for sure.
We've been
Okay.
working undercover. Like, we've been doing secret agent work for the past 2 years. So now it's like, this is our launch of showing, like, what the brand is.
When you say secret agent, I picture like Kim Possible type stuff. What do you mean by secret agent?
Damn near. Damn near. I mean, shit, a lot of people reached out. We've done a lot of consulting, a lot of, a lot of content, and a lot of creation for a lot of brands, helping them elevate themselves. We did not ask for credit, nor did we want credit, because we just cared about changing the narrative and the vision for the city.
Right.
And so, you know, even with the Kanye thing, like, that was super undercover. Nobody really knew what we did or how we were involved with that. Even Kanye, to some extent, didn't even know a lot of the secret agent work that we did.
So let's speak about it. How did that go about? How did you guys get the? Because it was a Donda versus Minnesota Prep Academy game, you know, high school game, and then you guys held the SKNTONES Lounge, but also you did a lot of behind the scenes work in terms of dealing with like artists and different things coming in. So how did that like unfold?
Yeah, we kind of everywhere right now, but this is like, at this point, after we had just did some work with like Roc Nation, we was kind of like chilling, kind of in the stage of like really structuring what we're making, and we just he gets a message like, yo, we need you to make a flyer for this game that's happening out here, like Minnesota Prep versus Donda Academy, and they had like, I don't think they even had a location really, they just said that, and we're like, what? What do you mean Donda? Like, isn't this Kanye's for school? Like, his first school ever to come out to the city to have their first game here is like, we can't just let that happen.
Yeah.
So then, you could even talk more about.
Yeah, I mean,
escalate after.
it turned into just doing a flyer. Then it turned into, yo, can you help market this? Yo, this is going to be the billboard. Yo, we need arena graphics.
Also, it was kind of building as it went. Like,
Yup.
Yeah.
And I tell people that a lot because I started out doing graphics. A lot of people don't know that about me. But like I was building these relationships with club owners and promoters and stuff based on being a nerd. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, well, I need you to make this flyer. I need you to do this. And then now I can sneak in, hey, I'm also a DJ.
Yup.
Let me come DJ the event. So it's like,
Sure.
that's free game for a lot of people out there is if you can find something that you can bring to the table, even if it's small, then you can kind of sneak in and get your other shit off.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but
100%.
we also too, like, as soon as we got hit, we're like, all right, fuck, we got to take this over now. Like, we got to figure out how to make this happen. So we definitely we knew what we were doing still. Like,
Right.
yeah, it was adding on as we were going, but we were still like, yeah, we gotta make this special. This is too good for the city.
Yeah.
So.
Every move was intentional for sure. Cause once Donda was mentioned, it's like, all right, we got to get Ye here. That's a fact. Like that was like the first step.
Mm-hmm.
And then we put out that tweet. Kanye West will be in Minneapolis on November 10th.
That went viral.
Yeah.
Who tweeted it?
We did off our Skin Tones.
Skin
We did it off our Skin Tones page.
Okay.
That was your idea, right?
Yeah, damn near. I was like, we gotta tweet this shit. We gotta make up something. And I would just spitball and
So
shit.
at first it was low key cap, and it was just like we're gonna manifest it.
No, it wasn't never cap. If Kanye, if this nigga, bro, if his high school was about to come out to his first ever game,
Gotta come.
naming it after his mom, why is he not pulling up?
Right.
They actually came up to us like, yo, if it wasn't for that tweet, Ye might have never pulled up to this shit.
For sure.
And so that definitely activated him to be like, yo, I gotta pop out here.
So how was it? Cause y'all got to meet him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was that experience? I know everybody got their own perspectives, their own whatever.
Hey,
You can
shout
go
out
down
to
the line.
Fawn and Antoine. They were talking that shit to
Oh,
Ye.
yeah? Oh yeah.
Had to press.
You
You
Yeah,
gotta
man.
press them, man.
Gotta
You gotta
press 'em, man.
motherfuckers, man.
Had to
Cheers
press
to
the
that.
issue.
Cheers to that.
Hey,
Everybody got
cheers
one?
to that, for real.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Man. Pressing Kanye West. Cheers to that. Most
Shit, he
report-
pressing everybody else, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to take that back. I might text you in all caps, nigga. How you like that?
I don't think he ever heard anyone speak to him the way we did, or at least at our in our level and our age. I'm sure he was like, yo, because it turned out Ant pulled up to him when he was on the sideline. He's like, yo, like let's go to the lounge. We got a lounge. We got an area for you. We're gonna take care of you. Pull up.
He was
Yeah,
like,
he's
let's
like,
go. I'm
let's
like,
go.
what?
Oh, so you was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna
Bro,
just,
I was
ask.
in the back like taking care of the lounge. I was just trying to make sure that was going smooth. And like right after everybody was like coming in there after halftime, I just walked out there to see what it was looking like, and then I run to his little brother. And I'm like, yo, where Kanye at? And so I'm looking. He's like right over there. And so I see Trent over there talking right in front of him, like I think it's Whack 40 or Whack 400. Yeah, Whack 400.
Whack
He was over there
100,
talking.
100 times
I'm
4,
about to
but
say.
yeah, Whack 100.
But he
That's
was
all
over there
going on
chilling.
in
So
there.
I'm like, let me go see what they on. So I went over there to greet Justin and Kanye and shit. And I was like, yo, we got a lounge in the back if you want to come through. It's food and whatever drinks. He's like, yo, let's go right now. So he get up and like I'm leading the way. Me and him are walking, leading everybody, and he's like, just go. We walking all the way in there. We walk to the back.
Motherfuckers was moving
All
like
of our
security.
homies like
I know.
literally like,
Like
they like go.
Moses
Get the fuck out the way, yo! No photos, Kanye.
I'm like, I grabbed the walkie-talkie and I'm like, yo, Kanye trying to go to the lounge. We gotta go. I just know everybody getting up. I already got the security walking, following us. We go to the back. He just started. First thing he asked for was just like chicken tenders and Henny and Coke. I'm like, wait,
And
did
fries,
you just drop a gospel album? Kind of tweaking a little bit. But out of nowhere, Target Center just helped us out.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, he not doing that.
That shit was not on the
You're not
menu.
doing it
He started
justice.
panicking. He's like, yo, Ye needs nuggets. Go to Cane's. Someone go to Cane's right now. He started giving his keys. Someone go get Ye to Cane's.
So how y'all
We're
got
like-
the nuggets? They had them at the stadium because they wasn't
Figured
even
it
selling
out.
food. for real.
No, they just made
Yeah.
that shit appear. Shout out to Amy Raja at the Target Center. She's
Nah,
super
for real,
dope.
she
Yeah,
definitely
that's the
had it.
goat right
She's
there.
a goat. She literally made sure that he got everything he needed. Like there was no Henny, but somehow Henny was there. There was no food being served, but somehow there was food being there. So shout out to her. Really turned that shit into some abracadabra vibes.
Man, when you at that level though, motherfuckers will find a way to figure shit out for you. You know what I'm
It
saying?
definitely
sure.
is.
Same with like Dave Chappelle,
Yup.
those type of guys, bro. They can do what they want. Somebody was telling me a story about when Dave was out here. He asked like, "Can I smoke in here?" And somebody was like, "Nigga, you're Dave Chappelle." Like, fucking
Do what
smoke.
you want, right? But I think that's a testament too. You were just like, fuck it, I gotta ask. You know what I'm saying? If you never asked, you never know what would have happened after that. You
Closed
would
mouths
have
get fed.
exactly.
Closed mouths
We
don't
learned,
get
some
fed.
shit back in the day from just doing the same thing, like traveling to LA. Me and him going down to LA, just damn near sneaking on stage with Lil Wayne at Rolling Loud.
Fire. How'd that go?
We've been trying to push like just meeting creatives and growing our network since we was in college. So
For real.
What college did y'all go to?
North Dakota State. For
I
me.
went to Valley City.
Yes,
It's
sir.
further than
terrible.
This shit.
You said North Dakota State?
Yeah, it's
Jeez.
bad drip out there. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
It's rough.
Humbles you for sure.
Yeah.
That's
So, while we're still on the Kanye topic, do any of you guys have a good relationship with Casey?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was actually out there for his camp that he had in Malibu in January.
Oh, you went out there?
And-
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then Logic went to high school with him, so
Okay.
they've known each
Smooth.
other forever.
Yeah, we
and
doing
he's
some
Kenyan.
work.
Shouts out to Kenyan folk.
We
Yeah.
done work for him before.
Okay.
We still work.
What kind of work have you guys done with Casey?
Well, we shot a music video for him just
Oh, really?
recently.
Fire.
Hypnotized. It's on our YouTube page.
Fire, I gotta check that out.
I did some cover art for him back in the day.
Like before the blow, like on his first couple of tapes?
Yeah, like it was for a song. I forgot what it was called, honestly. I think it was like Ginobili or something. I don't know. It was a while ago.
That's dope. So y'all all do individual things from what I'm hearing. It's like everybody's got their own skill set within the group, and then you guys are a collective, if I'm right or wrong, more or less.
Yeah.
So like, what does everybody do? I know Ant for a while. I know you mentioned graphics. What does everybody like? What's everybody's role in terms of the skin tones?
So I'm the producer. Basically, I just make sure
Money man.
shit happens. Yeah.
He's money man, yo. That's money man.
We need to talk.
For real. Whatever makes sense, go through him. Ideas. I'm the artist. I mean, art director, but then I'm also just a guy that just come up with crazy ass ideas.
Okay.
Innovator.
Yeah, I'm the creative director. I just make sure, we're always represented as best as we can, and our aesthetic is on point, and we're always speaking to ourselves and our culture.
Love it.
Yeah. And I'm technically a strategy director. That's like the ad agency title or whatnot. But
So you're talking to the different agencies with the deals, or what do you mean in terms of that?
Well, I mean, usually, like, so if a project comes in from a client or whatnot, like, you would sit down and figure out exactly what we're going to do for that client and paint a picture for the opportunity and shit like that. But like I said, that's like the ad agency description and whatnot. In reality, I'm like a philosopher, like conceptual artist, creative writer. One day, like, I want to branch off into like fashion and music and shit. But
He's cold as hell in music, and y'all probably won't ever hear it, but for a while,
he's definitely
tough.
cold.
He's
Not
tough.
ever. We can't say not ever. You can't be cold and not put it out. Look at
He
you.
translates all of our ideas, like from any random ass shit that you just may not think could happen, and translate into words to make it make sense to hear him go off and sell it.
Like, he literally makes the reason that we're even where we're at today is because he literally compiles all of our crazy ass concepts and makes sure that shit is gonna sell.
And Anthony come in and make that shit.
Yeah,
a
what's
movie.
Anthony? What's Anthony?
Anthony's the media director. He watches anything that goes out from video and looks over like photos.
Like,
Like,
anything digital, like if it's a photo, if it's a graphic, he's gonna be like, yo, this shit's off like a centimeter.
Yeah, like
yo,
the damn near that final
tech
cut.
real.
Like, yo,
Yeah.
boom, it's good, but it needs that.
yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I like it. I like
He's
it.
got a correction for literally everything.
Yeah.
Swear.
He's never been like, oh, that's green. No, he's
Like hypercritical perfectionist.
Yeah.
sure.
You need one of those.
He's
in the
like,
crew, though.
he'll watch a video in complete slow mo and be like, that frame is off.
Like,
Move
so
one
he'll
frame
slow
back.
down.
One,
Not even a
one,
second.
one.
I like that. Like
yeah,
real.
he'll
Like,
screen
For real.
send that to me like, yo, what can you do for this art direction? You think what's
so
this
is he
scene?
like
So
one
I
of
throw
those like
ideas.
robot-minded kind of
Yes,
guys? Like it's
them-
like
that's why we
checklist. Okay, boom, boom, boom.
No.
That's why we call him Logic.
Logic.
That's what we call my
Logic. Okay.
I got this joke. He gonna kill you for saying this joke.
ahead.
But yo, he's like the equalizer when it comes to media. You know what I'm saying? Like, he walks in the room. He's like, okay, I can put a camera in the corner over there. I can put another camera over there. I can capture this right here, and I can get this angle over here. Like, he really the equalizer with this media shit. Like,
Shout out
do
to
not
him.
fuck with him when it comes
Shout
to this
out to
shit.
Logic.
For real.
But straight up though, we talked about this earlier. Like, everyone's kind of OCD in their own way, and like if you weren't so obsessive about the details, this shit wouldn't be the way it is. Like, you know.
That's a fact, though. I mean, I feel like in that creative lane, you kind of have to be. You know what I'm saying? If you're putting something out for somebody else to interpret, it's like, how do I want them to interpret? What perception do I want them to, bring back to me? Because I know what I wanted it, but I've had stuff where I put out, like I make clothes too, so I put out a sweatsuit thinking somebody's gonna work out in it. Next thing, they're like, yeah, I'm at the airport, cut it up, chopped it up. I'm like, damn, that's kind of cold. I didn't know that's what you wanted to do, but hey, that's cold. I'll go with it. You know what I'm
Put
saying?
their own personality.
They put their own personality on it. You know what I'm saying?
Our perfection is definitely like our gift, but it's also our curse. Like we literally have gone into beef with some people that we work with, or just like not. I wouldn't say beef. It's more of just like creative differences. You know, like we were working for Roc Nation. They wanted us to do some OD shit that was just ugly, and we were like, nah, like we're not doing this shit. They're bringing up our contracts and shit. Like we went out to Philly to go shoot on-site content for Roc Nation. So they greenlit us, gave us passes. We're walking around the whole festival. Everything's
Fire.
good, capturing media,
To
right?
Philly, to what? Made in America?
Made in America,
Okay.
yep. So I'm in the trailer and I'm talking with one of the execs, right? And she's showing me her dog and TikToks, and somehow we start talking about like the social media and
The
shit.
hell y'all was talking about?
Nah, she was cool as hell. She had her little poodle was fly as shit on TikTok. That motherfucker was getting love. But we're in the trailer. We're talking. I'm like, yo, like y'all got to change up y'all social media. This shit's ass. Like I was really
To them.
to her, the exec. I was like, yo,
Okay.
this shit's ass. Like Like this, I mean, y'all. She's like, oh well, it's doing numbers and like as long as the numbers are good, it's all good. I'm like, nah.
No, that's not the case.
I'm like,
Numbers don't mean
ugly.
good.
Like it's not good. Like people don't notice, but all the shit that we did for Roc Nation made them the #1 rated musical festival last year. But no one talks about that. We don't talk about that.
In terms of like the content that y'all gave them to use and utilize, that was all y'all.
That was all y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's hard.
And if you even go on their all the social media we created, all the content we created for them, broke all their social media.
Yeah, we just posted the recap video on our page today, so if you can go look at it right now.
YouTube full video.
No, it's on our Instagram.
That's not even the full video. The full video is still coming. But
Yeah, that shit's still getting cooked
yeah,
up.
no. If you look at what we put out, it busted the
Movies.
rest
Everywhere
of the
we
shit.
go.
What do you say?
Everything
What
we
you
do.
say? Viral. What do you say?
Viral.
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 So, who's the camera operator, like, amongst y'all group?
So, well, originally, like, Logic, that's where he made his name out of. But since we're an agency, we just source all that.
Oh, you source it all.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, as the agency, when you come to us, you're like, hey, I need this done. Say it's for the podcast. Well, I'm going to find three of the best dudes for that job. So, like, we have this thing called the Creative Lab. So, anybody that's a creative can sign up for that, whether it's, like, camera, music, whatever it is, graphic design. You put in there what your specialty is and what you want to do in the future or what your dream is. And then when we have those opportunities,
Yeah, so it's
we just push
agency.
them to you.
It is an
Yeah,
agency.
real life agents. That's what I said. First we were secret agents. Now
Don't give
coming
him
out
too much
as-
sauce.
Hey, chill out. You telling them all this.
It's like damn near like you're creating your own internal Fiverr.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the whole thing, like, it's all
curated.
about doing non-traditional artists, giving them those opportunities.
Marginalized
that
talent.
Yeah.
I mean, real shit though. I mean, no one out here is doing this for the community. Like we hired the videographers we hired for Donda, that game. One of them went to go and shoot for Donda on their season. Like he became their videographer, and he just did some shit with LeBron for the shop,
barber shop,
the shop
Or the
episode.
shop,
like he literally hit us like, "Yo, thank y'all. Ever since we did that shit, like you plugged me in. Like it's going up for me now."
Bro,
Like-
talk about Wahid.
Wahid,
start going crazy.
Wahid, who's Wahid?
Wahid is one of the
Wahid's
biggest
Oh wait, no, I
artists
seen
right
that's
now.
the dude that had that cold
Smiles.
ass thingy phone in it. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah.
That
Hey,
is
shout out Wahid, man.
Hey.
So what is my brother?
You said he does some what? I don't
He
know
does
exactly what he does.
He has an NFT collection called
Smiles.
All Smiles.
Going crazy.
All Smiles, yeah.
All
yes.
Smiles.
Going crazy.
Man,
Yes.
look at that shit. All you gonna see
I
is
seen the
I
one he
guarantee
posted
you.
left me in like a little. I was like,
Yeah.
damn.
He's the future.
If you
Every
go on
single
Twitter
one was
right,
cold.
if you go on Twitter right now and follow him, I guarantee you're gonna see out of 8, you're gonna see a Skin Tones logo in all of his NFTs.
We got our skateboard NFTs is on like the last one was sold for like 80,000.
Yeah.
The shit that it was on, and like it hit, like minimum you paying at least 3 bands for one of his NFTs, and all of our shit is a super rare trait. So like it's a bag to get a Skin Tones
Crazy.
NFT. You know
Talk that talk.
what I'm saying? Shout out to Wahid though. That was
Yeah.
love.
Well,
He
he's
is
a
that
dope.
guy.
He's got a collab with Supreme, the Hundreds, Coinbase, all that. Man.
There's some other shit I
He
cannot
running it
talk
up,
about.
man. He
but
running
just
it
know,
up.
like
Nah, he is.
He
'Cause
running it up.
We hired him out from for the Roc Nation, like the Made in America content. And He
Yeah.
made what? He made 3D
did.
figures of Young Thug.
Yeah.
Who else?
he did ASAP Ferg, he
Justin
did
Bieber.
Justin Bieber, and he did Lil Baby.
Yeah.
Crazy thing is, no one's ever hired him to use animations as marketing. First people to do that with him. And his shit outperformed every post that Roc Nation did for show out that whole campaign.
Yeah.
Just like, just lit shit like that.
the other shit, the OVO shit?
OVO shit. Yeah, no, he talked about that. We can say that. Yo, Drake. So Drake hit his line. And he fucked with the piece he did for Thug.
Right.
And Drake was in his DMs whispering and shit like, "Yo, that Young Thug piece is crazy. It looked lovely in my crib." Like,
He grabbed it.
yeah, he grabbed it.
So I think he got it for Thug.
I think he
for his
sent it
birthday.
out.
I'm telling you, scroll through his IG, you'll see how many celebrities been copping NFTs.
Jerry
Just off of his,
Lorenzo,
just bite-
like,
just
Bro,
bite.
because
he's
his shit is
up.
actually
Lil
art
Baby,
though. Like,
get on.
it's something that you look at and you go super zoom in like 10 times. You're gonna see all detailed
It's
art.
like scratches,
Like,
it's like real
Yeah.
textures. Like,
That's hard. He does physical art too, or is it all digital?
Nah,
art?
digital.
Nah,
It's
well,
not
he.
physical stuff.
So I just talked to him at our shoot on Friday. He's starting to do more physical stuff too, but like his main bag is all digital. So
All digital.
respect to him, because I think a lot of NFTs are trash, but I think it's dope. Respectfully, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
100 though.
I haven't really seen a
Why
lot
you
of
say
cool
that though? Why you say
NFTs.
that?
I mean, you gotta like look at a bored ape. Like, what is that shit?
What is it, right? It's a
Y'all
monkey.
not
What
hanging
Tyler
that
Creator
shit
said?
up
It's
in
a
your
monkey.
crib. Like, what- it's a monkey, dog. Like, y'all gonna put Supreme on a monkey and call that drip? That shit's ass.
So I got another question for y'all. So how did y'all all meet each other? So it's 5 people. How did y'all all meet? Who met first? Was somebody brought somebody on? Did y'all? Is it all collectively? I mean,
Fine, you just want to tell the story of the beginning, man?
Yeah, it started with me and Ant. Like honestly, he
Okay.
linked up with me when we was in North Dakota, and we went on a trip to Chicago. No, it was L.A., which we snuck backstage. We met all these artists. It was dope. We were like, all right, that's dope. When me and him went to Chicago, I think that's what really got us to be like friends and really tap in. Because when we were back there, on my end, I know Ant peeped that I talked to like every single person backstage at Lyrical Lemonade. Like every single person knew me, and I shook their hand and I made sure they knew that like we gonna work eventually. On his tip, I've never seen this shit like in all my life of being in the industry. Like he'll just be like, yeah, I design shoes. Yo, what's your number? Like I gotta tap in with you. Like I've never seen that shit.
I
Like,
was tapping in with people. That's why my shit is constantly going. But
rappers was like, yo, like, what's your number? Like, because I used to go back, but I'm a designer. I'm a producer. Like, I was doing a bunch of different shit. No one was clicking with it. But I seen him just be like, yo, I'm a shoe designer.
Said the right thing.
And
Yeah.
everything was clicking.
Yeah.
So, we worked, and the George Floyd situation happened. And then that's when we got that drink with Spy House. And that's what really changed the whole tempo, what created SKNTONES.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I think I probably.
Y'all had a mural, right?
Yeah.
Yep. We did. We
Hey.
pulled up briefly to that.
Yeah,
I remember seeing it.
Yeah, you definitely did.
And that
See?
whole shit really kicked off Ant's creations. Like took it to that next part of like, I didn't want to be boxed in of just designing shoes. I felt like already with my price point of where I was trying to make for the shit I was designing, I felt like I was just keeping it short for Minnesota just because people weren't really spending that bread for shoes. And then with that, I was like, you know what, let me do a drink to actually change up, show people like I'm a real creative or I can think outside the box as a businessman too.
First painter to ever have his own custom drink on the menu, on some Soulja Boy shit for real.
For real.
First painter to
For
ever
real.
have a drink on a coffee shop menu and design a cup.
I
That
was
shit is-
wondering when I seen that. I'm like, how the hell did y'all pull this off? Like, what was this
Bro,
about?
I
What was
literally,
the
as we
entry
was
point?
painting that, I was like, you know what? How is all these people making these deals with like Sprite, Mountain Dew, with like designing cans? So I'm like in my head as I'm painting, I'm like, hey, bro, we gotta you gotta ask them to like see if I can design a cup or design something. And then they was like, you know what? Hey, how about we just get you something on the menu? We was like, wait, what?
So say that.
And then we also so we told them like, yo, we're also looking for a studio because we're trying to build up something for like Ants also like to have a design space. And then he was like, you know what, I got this spot. So we started going to this space and told them that we had a creative called SKNTONES after like listening to having a homie put us on with a name like because they were like, yo, we can have this space, but this is like 100. It's
Hey,
like
shout out to
1,000.
Shout out TC.
Shout out
Shout out
TC.
Hey,
for real.
TC's got 1 million streams right now with Yeet.
Yeah, shout out to my homie TC.
Oh,
Brother.
that's the producer?
Yeah, he just hit a
Yeah.
mill with Yeet. Shout out to my homie
fire.
TC.
Hey, he's got
That's
an
my
EP
brother.
coming out tomorrow too.
307 gang.
He's from Minnesota?
Yeah, for sure. He went to Hopkins.
Hopkins? Okay.
You might even know.
I could see his face.
Yeah,
Let's
He's the kind of person.
let's switch gears and talk about the event coming up.
Oh, for sure.
So kind of let everybody know what your vision is for the day event that we talked about, and then also your party afterwards.
Oh,
For sure.
Hey man, it's lit. It's up. It's all that for real. Like the pop up is definitely gonna. It's a pop up, but it's more of a gallery. Like we don't believe in just like throwing pop ups and selling merch. We believe in designing spaces and creating an environment and like an aesthetic and an energy when you walk into the room. Like you should leave that bitch like, damn.
I want to feel like was in New York. Like I want to be in Minnesota where I feel like I wasn't in Minnesota.
Give them
That's the
details.
energy.
What day? What time?
March 26th.
Okay.
2 to 6 is the pop up. I don't want to say too much, but
Where?
we got, what I'm saying, we got some merchandise that y'all been
It's
asking
in North
for.
Loop.
North Loop.
It's
Yeah.
in North Loop.
We'll
It's
drop the
Glass
address
House.
soon.
Glass House.
Glass House building. Who's
Drop it
who's
now.
the-
Drop it now. Fuck it. I thought we was gonna drop it later, but it's cool.
Yeah.
He said we'll drop it later, and you said Glass House. It's all good. though. We had Glass House. We had Glass
No,
House.
we had
Yeah,
Glass
Glass
House with it.
By the time this come out, y'all know where we at.
Right,
For real.
right.
And then the after party.
It's up.
You already know what's up with that.
It's a movie.
It's
We're
up.
designing both
After
spaces.
party
so,
going
like,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where
the
we at
pop up
with
is about
that?
to be designed out like y'all ain't never seen before with the merchandise display like nobody's ever seen before.
All the staff wearing
like,
skin
y'all gonna
tones.
feel like y'all walking into Louis V.
So some of the pieces that are going to be available are some of the stuff that you guys got on right now.
yeah. So we got this.
That hoodie is crazy.
This hoodie is so different. Nobody has a shape like this hoodie. I
The
guarantee
silhouette
you.
is definitely.
And it's
No, that
thick.
hoodie is nasty.
And we got these long sleeves, but these are probably gonna come out
It's
later.
staff merch only for now. You know what
The
I'm
jacket Ant got on crazy too.
Crazy too.
This is
right?
we just got the new black man.
These ain't for sale.
They not for sale though.
Not for
But,
sale.
You feel me? They
I'm gonna
got the
find a way
staff
to
on
get
the
one
back.
though. Y'all heard it here
But-
The
first.
back real quick. Hey, I don't think they seen the back. I don't think they really know.
Oh, that shit is hard.
I don't think they really see the details.
Hey, there may be one jacket on sale, so
Hey,
if you're
for
lucky,
real. A size large. for
NFT,
whoever.
NFT, NFT.
Nah, we need the whole city to pop out. I mean, this is like, y'all know what Skin Tones does. Y'all seen us at Urban Outfitters breaking their Black Friday sales record. Y'all seen us at the Target Center. Y'all seen the lounge. You know
Talk
what I'm
that
saying?
shit.
What's next?
real.
Like what?
Like,
What else y'all
stop
want us to do? Y'all
playing.
seen us at Roc Nation. Like, what y'all want to do? Just pull up March 26th.
I feel like at this point, well, how much solidified shit we done did continuously back to back, even with me. As soon as I say something that's, you should know the taste level.
we don't cap.
Bring the best.
We don't
We want the
cap.
best. We only do the best when we unify and come to them together.
Like I said about that after party, we got the coldest DJ in the world. Finna send
Nah,
that
for
shit.
real.
I don't think
A
y'all
real
know
goat.
who we have
A real
DJing.
goat.
Who do we have DJing?
We got a real
Who do
goat
we have
in that
DJing?
bitch.
I don't think they really
No,
know.
no, who's DJ?
Look to your left.
Shit.
Wow.
Hey,
Gotta take a shot.
Gotta take a shot.
hey, and in the meantime, we gotta tell a story about one of the first times I ever encountered this dude.
Yeah? All right, let's gotta talk
Yeah,
about
you
it.
probably don't even remember.
I already know it's something crazy, bro.
We met Ant.
I didn't even meet. It was at a Champlain Park High School.
Oh yeah, I remember this shit.
He was sending that bitch up.
Oh yeah.
You said at the lunch?
Yeah,
he put us
lunch,
on.
bro.
You put up to their
Pulled up to the
lunchroom.
lunch.
Bro, what's wrong
We
with
would
you?
never have that at our
Yeah.
school.
No, it's set up like with the school. Like this is real.
okay. I was like, I thought
It was
this
probably
guy
like with
just
Spirit
walked
Week or
in.
something.
He had shorties twerking during sea lunch, like crazy as hell.
Bro,
like,
what?
It's 11:45. She throwing ass in the lunchroom, crazy.
Shout out to Savvy, I think set that up.
Yeah, shout out Savvy.
Shout
the
out to
boss.
Savvy.
Nah, I remember when
Savvy
we
boss.
did the what is it, the Pro-Am, and it was the championship.
Yeah.
I came in late, I was working, and then they're like, come through. Like, all right, bet. So I go upstairs, and when I first walk in, I see it's like rocking.
He
I'm
said
like,
just rocking.
what the hell is going on? Then I go upstairs, they got the Henny bottle, like, yo, take a shot. I'm like, bro, we in high school, is the cameras around? Like, just having that thing rocking. I'm like, man, yeah, can't be making the parties that's not supposed to be lit. Might as well turn it up, right?
I saw that you did the DJs for Justice too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, and they gave me the coldest location.
Yeah,
'Cause
they did.
everybody had dope spots, but my shit, bro, was at the what's it?
The stadium, United?
The United
Alliance,
soccer team.
Alliance
Yeah,
Field.
bro.
Alliance Field.
That shit was so dope. Shout out to DJ Ski, DJ Advance. That was a crazy experience.
Shout out to Ryan. You know
Ryan as well.
from 300. That's the guy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, I low key was one that did all the logos and the branding.
I didn't know that at all. No,
Super low key.
I came in super late on that. They actually shot mine, I think, last. But I didn't know what the hell was going on. Nigga, they called me. I think they had told me a date, right? Then they called me at like 5, and they're like, yo, so you're going to be ready tonight, right? I'm like, shit. I tried to put it together a little set.
Yeah.
Got up there. I don't know. Somehow it just came together. And even like everybody that was involved hit me like personally and was like, man, you really killed it.
That shit was dope.
Yeah, I wish I could get a copy of the actual
I
the
think I
video
got
of it. You have it?
I think I might have it for
Yeah, because I remember the stream had took out
Said,
parts
I know
of
a
it.
guy. I know a guy.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Damn. Wow. Oh, all right.
It's like I'm awkward.
Hey, always come through.
Nah, man, I think right now we gotta talk this shit about the city, man. We need the whole city to change the whole narrative, man.
How so? Talk about it.
Man, no one out here likes collaborating. Everyone's stuck up. Everyone's got ego. This shit needs to change. Like, the reason that we're even able to do the shit that we're doing now is because we killed all of our ego. There's a reason there's
Have
no
to.
I in skin tones. You know
Have
what I'm
to.
saying? Like,
Yep.
That's really nice.
That's hard though. That's
You know what
hard.
I'm saying?
Metaphorically, that's hard.
there's
I
no
see.
I in skin tones. Like,
There's
we
no eye in
That's
skin
that's
tones.
fire.
I heard you.
That's
we
fire.
done collaborated with, like, the reason even we know how to do this shit is because we done collaborate with so many people. Like, if you go around the city, like, oh yeah, I worked with him before. Oh yeah, I worked with him before. A lot of people can't say that because their egos and the way they think is like, oh, it's got to be me. Like, I got to make sure my name comes out. But at the end of the day, if what's more important, saying that you did some shit that turned out alright, or saying that we did some shit that turned out great?
Great, right. And I think that's why me and Ant always like clicked even from high school. It's like
For sure.
we was always kind of like, hey, we gonna get out of this because I mean,
We was,
Blaine,
bro, we was
it
boxed
wasn't
in.
really like they didn't
Man.
want to see people be as great as that. You know, you probably had that thought in your head. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
They
We
thought
ca-
they was on the same shit that I was on.
They thought they was, but they wasn't.
Surpassed it, like.
And then when I seen Ant doing the shoot thing, even from the get go, like as soon as he started Ant Creations, I was shouting them out from the go. When I was in college, shouting them out like, I see
sure.
you doing something. You know, most of these people
For sure.
talking about nothing and doing nothing, or they
And
talking
that's-
about something and doing nothing. You know what I'm
So,
saying? So it's
man.
like he was actually tangibly doing something from the city that we both grew up in the same bullshit. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna support whoever understands what I'm trying to think. Because even when I was playing football, nobody believed I was gonna go wherever I went. But shit, I had it in my head, and all I needed to do was me and a couple people to believe me, and the shit happened. And he was the same way. So I was like, we always clicked. We was on the same vibration in that sense.
Yeah.
Hey, that's one of the main things with Skin Tones, man. You got my two favorite things are you got to be naive and curious. Naive, you just got to believe that shit's gonna happen and just go after it. And then curious, be willing to find out why exactly or how to do that shit. So
Say that shit, Vandy.
We definitely talk about like filling that void in the creative realm. It's like typically, like Fawn said, folks who I don't want to work with them, or like I don't like his vibe, like he's doing the same thing as me, so like fuck him, like I'm finna compete. And Skin Tones was born out of like, you know, fuck all that ego shit, like fuck all that, like we're doing the same thing, so like you're my enemy, like how about we just collaborate and go do something crazy.
Collaboration
Bro,
over
we-
We're
competition.
literally
Weird.
hiring people, bro. We're not even creating no
We're putting
more. Just-
money in niggas' pockets, bro.
Collaboration
At the end
over
of the day,
competition.
no
at the end
cap.
of
I
the
can't
day.
say numbers on the pod, but we done paid out a lot of artists around the city.
A lot of people
No
has
one's
capped on
spending
us
money
too.
with
A
artists
lot of
than
people
we
have
are.
capped and said a lot of bullshit, but
I think that's what it is, though. When you're building something, though, and a lot of people don't understand,
We don't
there's gonna be
know
a
what
lot of
it
people
is.
just gonna cap on you just
for
because
sure.
they're trying to find a way to pull you down because they might be down. You know what I'm saying? But even if I'm down, I'm still up because I know where I'm going. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, Cam, I'm sure you got some insight on this with just trying to be a DJ and try to grow the scene and the vibes around nightlife. I'm sure you ran into people that you had a vision like, yo, let's. I mean, you went on tour young, right? How old were you when you first went on tour?
I toured when I was around 20 or 21.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just coming up as a young person, like you said, the good word is like naive. You don't even really realize how much negative intentions people have, how much jealousy and envy and just disgusting emotions they have towards you, bro, just because you're winning, you know what I mean?
Crazy.
And it's something that I struggle with even to this day is like, because I'm always open to work with anybody who's down to be creative, productive, positive, and you're just gonna keep encountering shit, but you just can't let it discourage you at all, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like one hater, for every one hater, there is 100 supporters, but you just gotta find them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, but you're just gonna notice all that negativity so much more because it's so blatant, it's in your face, like But it's just something that I just continue to just keep ignoring it and just keep ignoring it. But sometimes I be slipping up and just feeding into it. And I notice when I do feed into the negativity and the people that are trying to drag us back down, that's when it starts to manifest more of that shit. Now other people are like, well, let me see if I can get under his skin too. So the best thing that I've been able to do is just stay focused, because it's gonna be motherfuckers constantly talking shit about you.
Yeah.
Damn, they're making stuff up.
No,
Pulling
they
shit out of
definitely-
their ass, bro.
Pulling shit out of their ass,
That's a
man.
fact.
We learned that shit the hard. Yo, people was on social media saying that all Skin Tones does is party. Let's kill that shit right now, man.
Nah, all we do is party and laugh.
All we do is party, like for real.
Have a great time at that.
I
You know
live
what I'm
life.
saying?
I live life.
Have a great
we
time
live
at that.
Like that's so crazy, man. We
Hey,
done-
we just stay in the crib, man. We just
Inside
be
boys.
working.
Inside
No,
boys.
he's lying. Nah, he's lying. We stay in the lab. We stay purely in the fucking lab. We work 7 days a week. Like, we just built a whole fucking production set for our lookbook shoot.
we was
Took
managing
12
a
to
crew of
13, like
50
damn near
people.
13 hours doing this shit from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m.
There's
no
nobody
cap.
doing
Like,
that.
nobody's creating a whole production, creating this shit, putting people that never have a resume for modeling, acting, or really doing the music shit and putting them in a position and make them that position, like to argue with yourself, like, hey, I'm competing with an LA rapper, I'm competing with Chicago. There's no reason why there's been a reason why there's never been like a top 25 Minnesota artist from Minneapolis, or like our
Shout
music
out Casey.
scene.
Prince.
Like, come on, like,
Other than Prince, but
And
shout out
Bob Dylan.
Casey.
yeah, how many
Prince and
generations
Bob
has that
Dylan. Prince
been
and Bob
though?
Dylan. Prince and Bob
How many
Dylan.
generations
But
has that been?
We do got to shout out Jeff, because Jeff was our lighting guy. He's worked on movies for our set. He was like Prince's right-hand man for
Shout out
years. So we
Jeff,
got
man.
some
He has a
real
piano in his
OGs like
crib.
Man, y'all
making
don't
sure we
get
do
it.
this
Like,
shit right.
we really, like, you can't say that you know any 25, 26-year-olds locally that's hiring out a set of 50
23.
people and managing all of that shit, executing at that level.
Yeah, and
I
we
mean,
did
y'all
that
ain't seen
shit in a
shit yet,
week.
but when y'all see the videos, the lookbook photos, like, y'all gonna look at us like, oh, like, damn, skin tones, but we gonna look at y'all like, yeah, let's step it up. Like, it's all motivation purposes. Like, that's it. Like, we just want to see this city be in LA.
And even if you don't fuck with us, I guarantee you'll end up being in a situation where you're gonna have to get paid from us.
Yeah, if you don't fuck with us, that's cool. Because at the end of the day, we love everybody in the city, but we gonna pay. We trying to shop. We just want to see who's trying to work for real. Like, people have gotten paid Ks
or opportunities or crazy ass opportunities that we just didn't mention.
So how many times? I mean, y'all talking that talk, so I got to chop into it. So like, how many times people come up to y'all as like a collective, talking like, yeah, let's do this work, blah 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 blah. Then you follow up with them, ghost, nothing. This, that, or third, or you gotta chase them. How's that? How do y'all deal with that? Because I know anybody that's trying to do something deals with that all the time.
Yeah,
hey, I get it like 10 times a night, and these motherfuckers get it way more than me. So
every time we step outside, man, someone's trying to say we gonna work, and they don't not ready to work.
Just start the conversation like, oh, so skin tones.
You know, or they're like, damn, bro, let's collab.
Let's collab, right?
What do you collab? Like, how
that's the best. Let's collab. Never hear nothing back, man.
I'll be like, I'm serious. So I'll be like, yo, let's set up a meeting, and I'll send you. I'll be like, yo, 12 o'clock coffee shop.
That's how I
link
be.
up,
That's
right?
How I be. Yo.
Yeah.
When I text you 5 minutes before I meet, like, yo, I'm here in the back, and you're not there. Oh, okay. He's damn, bro, my bad. I can't pull up today. 5 minutes before the meeting, yeah, you're not serious.
Yeah.
You know, you're not hungry. You don't want this bad enough.
Right.
Like
I get straight to it, to the point, nigga. We could be in the club. I'm blacked out, drunk. Put the date in the calendar,
bro.
Fuck the meeting.
That's
This is
like,
the meeting.
Bro, we not
Nigga,
doing that.
I'll go
not
even
about to-
deeper.
bro,
I'm sending an invoice.
For real.
Come on, let's do jobs.
You
You
right
wanna
in the
do
middle
it?
of action. There's somebody like, bro, let me just lock this. Let's do collab. I'm like, bro, yeah. I'm saying shit. Like, come on, bro. I'm not trying to talk.
I went on a rant on Snapchat, but like one thing I said is
said
like, no, real shit. 'Cause
Nobody
I can't
seen
go
that
on-
shit.
No one seen it.
That's why.
That's why, yo. Seriously.
I gotta get that
Because
shit
if I
off
go on the
somewhere,
gram, it's
for
gonna
real.
be smoke, like for real.
Was it all caps?
It was all caps.
Black screen, all caps.
all
for
caps.
real.
All caps,
sure.
no cap. No, real shit though. It's just like, man, people think this shit is easy, but you can't live the lifestyle of an entertainer, or like this lifestyle is crazy. You might be in a club with all these niggas that you just did business with till 3 a.m. and you gonna wake up the next day at 10 a.m. doing a 12-hour day.
Yeah, right back to it.
Cam, you know this shit.
Last night I was out till 5 drinking on some business shit, and I woke up at 7.
Yo, we not gonna do that.
No, listen.
Said not gonna do that.
Am I lying,
That is
bro?
business, bro.
How would I
That
make?
is business.
Listen though, listen.
Busy.
Probably locking in one of our biggest guests that we've ever had on this podcast,
Okay,
solidifying the
talk-
relationship.
talk about it.
Then I woke up at 7 a.m. and took my kid to school.
Yeah.
People don't talk about that, man.
They don't
Hey,
understand, bro.
I,
They don't understand.
Straight up though, that shit is founded on principles and values. Like we can talk all that shit about I'm doing this and I'm doing that, you know, talk your shit and all, but it's built on values. Like, straight up.
Our values is
Our
real
values
too.
is
Our
real.
values
Because
is real.
it's gonna bring you back home. Because it's like at some point everybody goes through where it's like I'm working, then you get set back, and you're like, fuck, what do I do? Do I keep working? Do I sulk in it? Something's gonna
you
pull
gotta-
in.
you gotta
pull
persevere.
deep.
You gotta
Something's gonna pull
persevere.
deep. Like, nah, fuck that. I ain't got time to sit here and sulk in the bullshit. I gotta keep going. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
our values are based. It's an acronym. It's FIRE, right? So faith.
about it.
Hey,
For real,
let
talk
Jeremy
about that
explain that. The wordsmith.
the wordsmith.
Created that shit for real.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
shit's
So
Acronyms. Hey.
yeah.
continuous
So
strategy.
FIRE stands for faith. FIRE stands for faith, ingenuity, resilience, and evolution. So, as a creative community, as like a team, you look at the people around you and you gotta wonder, like who can I trust in here? Who has my back? Who has faith in me? Who has the same vision as I do?
Especially as a
And
creative.
and without that faith, there's no team, there's no bond. We use the saying like you wouldn't start digging for gold if you didn't believe there was gold, and you wouldn't pass the shovel if you didn't believe the person you pass it to would pick up where you left off. Like, faith is such a crazy thing when it comes to collaboration. It's like that's at the core of humanity. Like that's why we are where we are today.
In
You
itself,
got faith in
yes.
a lot of people. Like, we built monuments, cities, like temples, pyramids.
Before we could even see it was there.
Right,
sure.
off of faith. Someone told you, like, this is our vision,
what's
and
gonna
you
happen.
believed in it.
Mhm.
For sure.
Yeah. Ingenuity is our intelligence. It's our creativity. It's our mind power. It's our talent. It's the shit that, like, outside of the faith, it's like, okay, like, what
Resourceful.
right
Like everything.
resourcefulness, like
Crafty.
how do we pull
Shit.
all of this shit together, like and make something actually happen, like resilience is based on like preparation and response to adversity, like these things are
Y'all better be taking notes.
Yeah.
No, really pay attention right
Y'all at
now.
home. Hope you got a pen and a pad.
Y'all put a bell in here. Ding! It's time for class.
For real. It's like preparation. Like, how are you preparing for whatever the fuck's about to come next? That can you see? And that's back to ingenuity. Can you see what's coming next? And then how are you preparing for it? And then after that, like, how do you respond? Even if there's some shit you didn't prepare for, how do you respond to that and bounce back? Like, this isn't just like from a team aspect. It's on a personal level, on an individual level.
Life.
Like, seriously.
Real life.
And you know,
Wake up with that.
for real.
You ever did acid?
Yeah.
For sure.
I sound like I'm on acid right now.
No kizzy.
Yo,
Hey, shout out acid for
his
real.
pineal gland wide open for sure.
And that's evolution.
That's evolution. That's evolution.
But for real.
Like that. That's like
For real,
that.
evolution the last piece though, because it's like you know, like you can be resilient, you can bounce back from adversity, but how do you develop? How do you take it to the next level? How do you learn and advance and educate yourself? You know, like that shit is the end all be all. If you don't evolve, like Darwin's theory of evolution, you're gonna perish. Like whether it's a business, an entity, like a lion chasing a gazelle, like you know, like that.
Dog eat
Sit,
dog.
like
These are our
everything.
Hey, rewind that shit and listen to what he just said. If you weren't paying
We're
attention.
gonna clip that up. We're gonna clip that up. We're gonna clip that up. Just wait.
I want the one thing I want people to understand about skin tones is just like you look at our gram or whatever you want to look at to reference our start and our end point or the current end point, right? You'll never see us doing worse than we did before. It's a constant elevation, and it's never going to change because our gift is our ability to be able to translate what the older generation wants and what the younger generation wants and finding a sweet spot. We took a picture of donuts for the Target Center and broke all of their social media records. They hired us to do some donuts. They hired us to do some art direction on a gift for Tyler, the Creator, when he came to Minneapolis a couple weeks ago.
I saw the donuts. I saw the
Okay.
donuts.
So we're
Yeah,
like,
we
all
had
right.
some other shit too.
And some other shit too, you know what I'm saying? Subliminal shit, you know? They gonna figure that out when they figure that out. But you know, we did some donuts and shit, and literally like we took a picture of donuts. Like y'all can't say that y'all took a picture of donuts with your iPhone and got 800 likes and broke Target Center's, you know what I'm saying, social media records. You can't say that. Like that's different.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
you're
saying?
right.
Like
You're right.
and I think, you know, everyone that meets us and everyone that talks to us is like we're a part, like all of us in this room are part of that generation that, you know, lived without social media and lived with it. And the biggest thing about skin tones is we always try to keep that true. Like, yeah, we're digital, but we're also physical. Like, you gonna pull up on us and get that same energy. You gonna get that same love.
You gonna
get
feel
that
better.
same.
You gonna feel better.
And that's why the pop-up is going to be so special because, you know, we're about those 10% of the details. Shout out to Chef FEMA.
Shout out to Elijah. Shout out to Chef FEMA.
Nah,
Y'all
for real.
love,
Shout out to the
blessed.
FEMA family.
But nah, we
Eli.
really, like we said, we're OCD about everything. So we notice everything. Everything is intentional. And whether it's digital or it's physical, every single one of those details is going to be perfect. And if it's not, we're not putting it out.
March 26th.
March
Nah,
26th.
that's what I was about to say. The merch, man. That fire, the evolution,
Done.
man. Y'all
Hey,
gonna
I'm
see
telling
every single
y'all, this
piece.
merch
I'm
is
telling y'all, them
Done.
pieces in
Done.
there. And I'm not even describing anything about the art direction for the gallery. Like, I'm just saying pull up and fly shit only because,
Oh shit! the
Man,
lookbook just
You
hit
better
good.
have that shit
And our
on.
look
for
was
real.
just dropped.
Hey,
we'll
we'll-
talk about it off camera. Off camera.
Oh,
We'll talk about
Wait,
the
hold on,
direction off
hold
camera.
on. We'll give y'all a little bit of
Lookbook just dropped.
Lookbook shit.
Yeah, can we get a little insight?
Y'all can get us. Y'all can see the sneak peek, but y'all can't.
Yo,
the cameras
the
can't
lookbook
see. This
just-
got to be off.
So y'all
off
just
cam.
got the lookbook from
Right now, the photos.
just-
Right
y'all haven't
now.
seen it yet.
No.
So y'all haven't seen it yet.
No.
This is live.
Live right
This
now.
is live.
Hey,
yo.
and Donnie,
look at this.
Donnie, our
Shout out
photographer,
Donnie.
shout out
Shout out
to him.
Donnie. Shout out Poe.
We've never heard him say a compliment about his photos, and he just
I know
said
Donnie. I
that
know
shit was
Donnie.
going
I
crazy.
know Donnie.
Wait, let me see first, man. Come on.
I'll let y'all see it.
Hey,
Let
this
y'all
got to be
see
off
it.
camera. Let the camera be
We making
blurry.
hits.
We stop.
Yo,
Hey, he going crazy.
have you ever seen a Grammy-nominated creative? That's us.
Nah, for real. Like,
For real.
I need it. I need me a
I'm talking about
Grammy.
this. Y'all ain't never
In me.
seen shit like this
Hey.
done.
With the
Donnie
whoops,
Poe.
the sit down whoops.
Come on, man. Pass that. Pass that, brother.
Nobody's doing that. That's what I'm saying. We
With
bringing
the
Aim
sit
Leon
down?
Door.
This is good.
That energy
shit,
that
man.
y'all feel
Coming
off Aim Leon
different.
Door, we doing that here in Minnesota. Like that's that shit that people want to feel good. Like
Hey, watch out for the Midwest, man. We coming for you.
I'm just saying who. That's all I'm asking. Who?
And the thing is, you know, just like y'all mentioned, we seen the same. I seen the same for me when y'all first started it, and it was just just the dashes, the colors.
Yeah.
When y'all first posted it, and then I seen who was who, and I did my research. I'm like, okay, this is different. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, even from when me and him were first brainstorming the podcast, we're like, damn, who should we get on? We're just naming different people. And from the get-go, I was like, we should get Skin Tones on. Like from when did y'all start? Right after George Floyd?
Yeah.
October 14th is I think the date that we put in.
So, yeah,
October 18th.
18. My bad, twin.
Yeah.
My bad, twin.
So about November, I had y'all on the list for the podcast. So yeah, I see the vision. I'm fucking with it. Heavy.
You've been showing love too. I
appreciate you.
You've been
Always.
showing
Yeah,
love.
shout
That's
out
how I
Kanye,
rock.
man. Y'all make sure y'all tap into
No, seriously,
to his
it's
brand
crazy
and
that-
everything he got going on.
To me, it's crazy
Realist
how
for sure.
Minnesota works. It's like everyone has encountered each other at some point, like way back in the past, like 2015, 2013.
Champlin lunch. It's
Twerking at lunch. is
And
nuts.
Twerking at lunch
got,
is
got
nuts.
shorties twerking, you know what I'm saying? Like crazy.
Just to circle back on that shit, I'm telling y'all, lunch was lit as
It was busting.
I think we got a vlog though. I think there might be a vlog
catching
of
the
that.
leg up and
Bro,
everything in the lunchroom. I wish I was there. They would
Man,
never
what?
let that at our
At
shit.
Blaine, never.
Yeah. But they know Cam got it though.
They said they was saying no
Had
twerking on the
Fridley,
announcements.
Park Center,
doing
all that
shit.
shit,
Like
yeah.
what?
Man.
No, real shit. Like even with the March 26th, like that night, we got Cam because Cam really had parties out here busting
Bro,
back in
I
the day. We gonna
swear.
bring all that energy back. Like it's no more this cool shit. It's no more this like
We having fun.
I can't fuck with
We
you.
having
Like
fun.
it's a cool space. Like we're the type of niggas that's gonna talk to everybody that pulls up to our function.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna not talk to you like just cause we're cool. Like it's all love. It's all
Get every
community.
single girl's number.
Every
it might happen.
Hey, why you giving sauce out like
Shit,
that?
it might happen.
It might happen.
I'd rather pull up with more, bro. Even come on now.
Hey, just know, can't hand me the mic in exchange. Hey you, hey yo, hey yo.
So we got a segment on our show called Speed Round.
Speed.
So essentially, Kunle's gonna ask a question, and then we're gonna go counterclockwise from his side, and everybody answers as quick as possible. Simple.
Let's go.
So, outside of Skin Tones, because we know y'all dropping some clothes. Favorite clothing band out right now?
Aim Leon Dior.
Ants Creations.
Ooh shit.
Don't think about it. Don't think
Aim
about it.
Leon Door for real.
Reese Cooper.
Reese Cooper hard.
Reese Cooper. My bad.
Shit,
Reese Cooper.
Cooper's
Reese
hard.
Cooper.
Yeah,
And I am
definitely
Leon
got
Door.
it.
Aim Leon
Reese
Door.
Cooper's hard.
Actually,
Reese
fuck that.
Cooper's
Skin
hard.
Tones.
Ah,
Gotta put it
yeah,
in, gotta put it
twin.
in. All right. Cam, you got one?
What favorite brand?
Yeah, right now.
Emotions.
Ooh, heard it. Talk about it. All
And I
right.
got it on.
Best concert you ever been to?
MIA.
Travis Scott, Soundset.
MIA. Made in America.
Yeah, Made in America.
Yeah. Do that.
I went to Howard during homecoming before Ray Shrimmer was famous.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh
Fire.
my God.
I heard Howard Homecomings are insane.
Heard that to a movie.
I heard that Howard Homecoming is insane, bro.
I heard a lot of good things
I
about
heard
it.
a
Howard
lot
is
of great
buzzed.
things.
DC in general is a great time if you ever have a chance to go.
I need to. I gotta go.
Shout out to all the black women out there.
There's
Yeah,
not even
I
just
need to
black,
slide to
bro.
Houston.
It is the
I
most
know it's not even
diverse.
black, but I
No,
know
no,
this
no.
is
I'm just
beautiful.
saying it is one of the most
Vegas, I need
diverse
that.
places when
Oh,
it comes
really?
to bad
Okay.
bitches. Like you're gonna see girls of every race, fire 10s.
Jeez Louise.
With-
Jeez Louise.
But I'm talking about these girls know how to dress. They got their own style. They just, bro.
See,
DC
I like
is
a girl that
different
know how to
monster.
dress. Y'all gotta retire them
Wait.
dirty ass
Let's
Air
just
Forces.
get
dress
that up out of
respectfully.
here. Stop wearing the
Retire-
mono jeans
retire
and the one
the
color
dirty
top.
forces.
Put some fits on.
Yo,
like, that shit's
Let's do
whack.
that right
Dirty
now.
forces,
If I
step back
see
in the
a dirty
crib,
force
shorty.
at,
Like, what is
at
he
the
doing?
Skin Tones March 26th,
Oh, yeah,
you're
yeah,
getting kicked out.
Yeah, no Vans.
Hey,
No
no, real
Vans.
shit, real shit. Real.
They're wearing the dunks. They're
PSA.
wearing the dunk lows, huh?
PSA.
No dunks, no original dunks.
And PSA, if you pulling up to the party in some weak shit, you gonna stand outside on some weak shit. Like for
No,
real.
you're
like,
not getting that in security.
And it's cold
Nah, damn near
outside.
Damn near
disrespectfully.
disrespectfully. Like, what are you doing pulling up like that?
Disrespectfully.
Is something wrong with you?
And it's cold outside.
Y'all gonna be sad.
Yeah. All right, we'll go to the next one. That was okay.
What's going on?
Most expensive piece of clothing you own?
Probably some Jordans. I don't know, man.
Oh, my hoodie. I got a hoodie.
My Skin Tones gear,
My
actually.
hoodie. Be specific.
Oh, I got a hoodie from this designer in New York.
Okay, so it's a custom like 101.
Not just jeans. Shout out
Like one
Max.
of
What's his name?
yeah.
One of one?
No, it was 100.
Okay, that's hard. That's
For
hard.
sure. It's either got between my off-white or my Chicago retros or my skin tones jacket. I can't add it up right
Yeah,
now.
it's a skin tone.
Skin tones jacket is up there with the off-white. You know what I'm saying? It's staff only. Sorry.
I need one of them.
For
Oh
sure.
shit.
I'm not doing the party no more unless y'all give me that.
Staff
We might
for
have
sure.
one, we might not. Like,
Ain't no
Not for sale
telling.
though. Not for sale. Not for sale. All right, Jeremy.
Oh shit. Watch
Shit.
out. Hey,
you got
watch
some
out.
shit?
You ain't ready
got
for
some
his
shit?
answer.
Shit. He got
I
that
don't know.
shit.
Well, I mean, shit. In terms of value, yeah, it is the skin tones jacket. Yeah.
Okay.
Nah,
but
nah,
come on,
yeah, let's
man.
have fun
You got
right
the
now.
clout.
Don't do
Come
that.
on.
What's
What's
just
up?
say that. Just say that. Talk your shit. What you
Yeah.
mean?
I am saying that you
No,
can't
the
buy
next-
this shit.
The other than
Okay,
Then
but
that-
what?
okay, what's next?
What that you can buy? What? What is the most expensive piece?
He be shopping.
Mr. Closet.
It's hard to say. Probably them Prada loafers I just got, the chunky ones. With the,
I would have thought the Louis joints was the one.
Or them off whites.
See, he be
Pieces.
pieces. All right,
It's a lot.
a lot of shit.
Hey, one thing you
shit.
can't you can't say about skin tones, you can't say we don't put that shit on. That's a fact.
Heard you. Okay, first favorite artist you work with?
Casey.
G Herbo.
Casey.
Derek Branch, y'all probably don't know him, but he ain't famous yet or nothing. I mean, he
got a buzz.
he's got a solid following. He's from out here, but he's got great energy in the studio.
Oh,
Like,
TC too. I ain't gonna forget
Oh
about
yeah,
TC.
shout out
Can't
TC.
forget about TC.
And my little brother
My
Dave.
bad.
Jinx.
Yeah.
307 boys.
Fredo, shout out Derek Branch. Check his shit out. Like,
Hey, Derek is cold.
For sure.
All right, music wise, Kanye or Drake?
Kanye.
Kanye.
Shit, Drake.
Drake.
Okay, this is like some designer shit. Pharrell or Nigo?
Nigo.
Pharrell.
Nigo.
You got it.
You just don't know your history, gang. You don't know your history. Gang.
I knew it originates from Nigo, but like,
Seen
come
the new
on.
Kenzo line?
No, he don't know Nigo. I'm telling you, he don't know Nigo.
Go
Pharrell.
He don't know that Nigo.
Hey, it's personal opinion. Personal opinion.
Pharrell is
opinion.
Nigo. That's what
I gotta
I'm
ask
saying.
this is a question.
The
for
human race joints was crazy.
This is a question for y'all. Why y'all asking trick questions?
Yeah. What's y'all
If
gonna
you knew, you knew. But if you don't, you don't.
It's tough like
Talk
that.
about it.
It's tough like that.
Favorite pair of Jordans?
Oh
Shit.
Should I say my stunt ones?
No.
Come on, don't do that, bro. As a creative director, I'm not letting that slide, bro. You gotta
Favorite
just-
pair, go.
Favorite pair
Hey.
goes quick.
I gotta love the ones, man.
Retro Force.
Retro for us.
I'm definitely a force.
I gotta go with the ones.
Ones. Thank you.
Yep.
Ones for me. Artists you would love to work with?
Frank Ocean or Corbin. Actually, Corbin first.
Okay.
Where the fuck has he been at?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Hiding.
I don't know if he has a secondary account, but so his original account is Dr. Stink, and one with 2 Ks just followed me, and I messaged him. I'm thinking it's him. I hope it's him.
He gonna-
Never know.
Hey, Corbin, if you're out there, man, you need to pull up March 26th. I sent you the
Hey,
invite.
that Dr. Sink with the 2K gonna hit you with, hey, send me 300, I'll turn it to 3. BOA. Bet card right now. Wells Fargo.
That shit crazy.
All right, Ed.
It'd probably be Gunner, Lil Baby.
All right.
I'm 100% Childish Gambino.
Hmm.
It's a tough one. I hate that I'm so analytical.
Bro, you better put something
It's
in
quick.
there.
It's quick. Speed round.
Fuck it. Probably Pharrell or some shit.
You know it's Young Thug. What you talking about?
Yeah.
It is Thug. You know it's Thugger.
Coming
I don't
soon,
want
though,
folks to think
right?
I'm such a trap fan. But yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely
probably
Thugger.
My last question is the best question of the night.
Oh gosh.
Casamigos or 1942?
Casamigos.
42.
Migos.
42.
I ain't gonna lie, they ain't been in my budget yet.
Egos.
Hey, we
There
just
you go.
had 42 last
Hey,
weekend.
hey.
Hey,
Hey, the money man spoke.
Actually,
Yeah.
Money man
Snitched on
spoke.
you.
Money man spoke.
actually, no.
Snitched on you quick.
Fuck that,
This
Revel,
might-
Revel,
Yeah,
Revel,
They
Revel.
talking about
Agave.
yeah, niggas not ready
Black
for that.
I know.
owned, great
Niggas
drink.
not ready for that.
It's actually all I'm
3 sips,
sipping
you-
on.
You looking for sponsors? So Revel.
Hey, and
Hey, we love black.
If we
owned,
fuck with
man.
you, we gonna
Yes,
send
sir.
we gonna send a
We
bottle
gonna
to your
put
table
We gonna
for
put
real.
that, and we gonna put that bottle right there next podcast.
Revel, what we doing?
Exactly.
What we doing?
Send me free shit.
Oh yeah, here we go. All right, so that's the end of a speed round. Good job, guys. It wasn't as it was painless. You know what I'm saying? And another segment we got is I guess we've all been talking about business. We've been talking about different relationships that we got. So it's our business tip of the week. So it's like, if you were talking to somebody that was you when you was 18, or somebody that's trying to get into this creative agency world, what would you say is your business tip that you would give out to those people?
Oh, shit.
Just go down here, right to left.
Like I said before, be naive and be curious. Just believe in yourself, and really don't even look into what all the possibilities that could go wrong are, and then be curious with asking questions. You know, I used to be scared of, running up to somebody that I thought was important, or asking somebody that was at a level that I wanted to be at a question. But the thing that I've found out, and what we've all found out, is if you reach out to those people and you show that you're a hustler and you ask the right questions, or just ask any question, those people really want to see you succeed, and they want to help you because they know where you've been. So you, like these guys have taught me a lot, is closed mouths don't get fed. So if you ain't saying shit, you ain't gonna be on shit.
Yeah, people love helping people who are willing to help themselves first.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
And another thing too is you have to be willing not to work for any sort of money. If you're just about money, you ain't gonna make
You in
it.
the wrong
Like,
business, for real.
you will
Talk about
not.
it.
You will not fucking make it at all. If
But
you're-
still know your value though.
yeah, you
sure.
gotta know your value. You gotta know
keep
your
tally
value.
of your value for sure.
But
Portfolios on deck.
But like
On
to
deck.
do something like Skin Tones or any company that you want to do, or whatever your thing is, like you got to be willing to stay up till 5 a.m. 5 nights in a row.
Drinking.
Get
Cause all we do is party.
all you gotta do is party,
That's
right?
all we do is party.
That's it, baby.
Sipping.
You can be just like us.
Yeah, real
Yeah.
sippers.
nah, but really like
real sippers. Real sippers, man.
you got to
Keep
be
that
willing
cup up.
to lose sleep. You got to be willing to not get paid for however long that is. But you got to know what you're worth throughout that whole time.
People don't
You
even know we
that's
just
gonna
did
change.
back-to-back 12-hour production days this weekend. But they're gonna see this pod and be like, damn, they still drinking, huh? They still partying, huh? All right, cool.
How do you do it?
Yeah, I'll tell you how we do it.
So I got that. Curious and naive. I got you.
Just book Cam Bennett, you good.
For
Money.
real. Retweet.
Lunch
I would
tables
say
on
shit. Make practice fun. I was because if you're not because if you're not really trying to be in the gym and mold into a better player, you never gonna have fun when you're in the game. Because you can always go back and like learn from your mistakes after you trying something new. Cause
Wow, that's a great one.
It's deep. That's hard.
Make
that's
practice
literally
fun.
that.
If my next
Yeah, ain't
IG
got it with that
caption
one.
is that, just I'm gonna shut you up.
Say no more.
All right.
Say no more.
Next please.
My team done said some great shit already. Shit, I'm always gonna say shoot your shot and say whatever you gotta say. I'm telling you right now, if we didn't just say whatever we thought was the best idea at the moment, we wouldn't be here where we are today. Shout out to John Christakos, owner, co-founder of Blue Dot, one of our best advisors,
One of the realest for real.
one of the realest for real. He owns one of the most beautiful furniture companies in the country.
Blue Dot in the cut, right over there off Broadway.
Northeast.
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Northeast. I know exactly.
He's
what
our
you're
Yes,
talking
mentor.
sir.
He's our advisor. He's our y'all fucking up type of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Collab
shout out
coming
to him,
soon.
for real.
On the furniture?
about. On the furniture.
I'm telling y'all, we thinking different. We thinking
Y'all,
different.
hey, yo, chill. Like, how we supposed to sneak this
Ain't
in
no-
the
you
fourth
know what I'm
quarter when
saying?
you
Ain't
tell
no-
him in the
no,
first
you're right.
quarter,
No,
gang?
you're good because you let that slip. He let the glass house slip. It's even. It's even.
alright,
now.
bet.
It's even.
And you went on the Snapchat rant.
And you went on the Snapchat, and we still don't know what you said.
No, real shit though. I feel like a lot of people are scared to just speak up and say their mind. And I feel like in the industry that we're in the world that we're in, if you're loud enough to have a voice, people are always gonna respect someone who's confident and able to say what's on their mind. Like confidence is everything. It's damn near the cheat code to life. If you could say some shit confidently, even if you don't believe it, someone else will.
Yeah.
You'll put yourself in a position to eat every day. For
And
sure.
execute.
Hey,
And
that's one of
execute.
the reasons I knew I made a right decision moving here and being part of this team is because when I first got here, we were checking out a space and we're outside of Blue Dot at a building, and we see
Oh,
these
nice
guys
ass
walk out of
Porsche.
the building.
Walking the Porsche in the range.
And he goes,
Y'all saw me?
nah. Fawn goes, hey, is that the owner of Blue Dot? We're like, damn, he's got a Porsche. It must be. This man sprinted to him and just shot a shot. And he's
That's how
been
you
the
met
best.
him? Real talk? That's how you met him?
Pulled
He's
up
been
on
the
him,
best
bro.
advisor we could have ever
had.
asked for, man.
Same shit we did at Roc Nation with the executive of Roc Nation. They're like, yo, that's the dude we looked up, right? That's the executive. I'm like, Anthony's like, yo, you fine, go talk to him. I didn't even hear what he said. I just went and, yo, Skin Tones, we did all the pre-promotional content. Like, fuck with us. Like, follow the Skin Tones page. Shout out to Kodak Lens. That's the gang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Heard you.
But yeah.
Shoot your shot at all times and never
Always.
be afraid. I hear you.
Confidence is everything.
Yeah. What you got, Jeremy?
And I mean, I guess almost to contradict, but not even, you know, because it's almost like sometimes I realize how we're all so different. Like, I'm so super analytical and like reserved, and I'll study some shit like over and over and over again, and then never take action. And Fawn's the opposite. Like, he'll jump into some shit, and we'll be like, "Fuck!" Like, we weren't prepared for that. And like, right? But those are like, you could see them as faults or like gifts. And when we collaborate and utilize like our talents, our skills, our strengths, like, to me, I would say like, yo. My answer is to be curious and to be open and to, I don't know, just to look for the good and the bad and to take your time to understand some shit. But I feel like the moral of the story.
Don't mind my assistant, man.
But that's the second time this man did that. But keep going, man.
Keep going, my bad. I'm sorry.
Hey, you funny as hell.
Nah, I feel like the moral of the story is to accept the people around you, to be resourceful, because all of us got different gifts, right? And to be collaborative, you know, we all got different minds, experiences, and whatnot, and that's what makes us great. Is we utilize our talents and shit and make shit happen.
Yeah,
Fire.
So be willing to know yourself and know others around you, so you know, like, hey, I lack at this, but you good at this. But hey, let's work.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, one more thing is just be grateful for every moment of the
Thankful.
process.
Grateful.
Process.
Wake up every morning. Thank God that you here. Thank God that you in the position that you in. Because honestly, it's damn
Life
near.
suck.
If
Life
we
definitely
didn't even
suck
get to
if you
touch
didn't
on
appreciate
everything,
it.
but if we told you everything that's happened in our lives, bro, like for real, the fact that, can we say this on the pod? Like the Urban Outfitter shit, they was trying to get us to space, like are we allowed to say that? No, that's bad smoke. That's bad smoke. That's bad
Bad
PR.
You be starting shit, man.
I do. I'm a little spicy. Because I'm just trying to get this shit out in the open, man. There's some shit going on. Like I want people to feel this shit. Because when I was in high school, there was never nothing that could elevate my creativity and have me going to college thinking I'm gonna be a computer science major. You know what I'm saying? Whole time I'm sitting here, being a creative director at a creative agency, my degree ain't doing shit for me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thankful that I got a degree for real because it taught me how to think in different ways. But like people really don't understand that we're like what we have right here is it's not even necessarily for people our age. It's for people that are in high school and people that are gonna be freshmen, sophomores in college. Like this is the outlet that we've been looking for. DJs. Imagine if you were in high school and someone's like, "Yo, Cam, I want to make you a DJ for my event." How would you have felt? For real.
So I was DJing in high school.
Oh, my bad, twin. I ain't.
Wrong example.
Perfect example.
young.
Should we
Look
go back
where
to
he's at.
I started young, man.
We going back to Champlin.
Champlin.
I started young, man. I was young. I was in high school DJing proms, bro. At other schools and my own school, like, bro, young age, like. But I understand exactly what you're saying. Like, when you're young and somebody tells you what you're gonna be. Like, I think I'm hearing it a little different, but you're saying basically like nobody put that bug in your ear or that seed of like. But people, for me, they did, bro.
No one gave me the opportunity. There was no
But-
opportunity.
They didn't give me necessarily an opportunity, but they put the opportunity was the idea. So sometimes an opportunity might not be a physical, I want you to come here, I want you to do this, here's equipment, here's this. Sometimes the opportunity is just them allowing you to even have that thought, that manifestation in your mind.
Hey,
Well, somebody
Fonz,
that-
Real shit.
Yeah.
Fonz, speak on that Virgil topic about the gallery with the can.
Yeah, I mean, shit. It's all about situations. It's all about the environment. Like Virgil says some real ass shit. You could take this water bottle or like a Sprite can, right? Crunch that shit up. You put it in the garage. It looks like garbage. You put that shit in the gallery. It looks
It's
like
art.
an art piece. You know what I'm saying? And that concept has been damn near our foundation since we started this shit. It's just like, yo, like, let's not focus on necessarily what we're doing physically, but let's focus on the environment that people are in. When you're at the Target Center, you was in the Lexus Lounge. You know who goes to the Lexus Lounge?
Yep.
Courtside motherfuckers. But we're like, yo, we gonna give everybody free entry to this shit. We gonna have y'all in the same room as Kanye, cause why? Cause we want y'all there.
Right.
We lit. You know what I'm
Kanye
saying?
looking at the DJ like, who is this?
Who the fuck is this? Yeet? Like
bopping,
Kanye's
like,
asking who the fuck is what song is what. So it's like, y'all gotta understand that, you know, at the end of the
Shit is for
day,
community.
it's deeper than just what you seeing. You know what I'm saying? What you're feeling is the important thing. We done been to LA. We done been to New York. We done been to Miami. We done felt the shit that the people that you look at and you're retweeting and you're subscribing to. We done seen their energy, and we're bringing that here home.
We seen
And
what
you know what I'm
they
saying?
created.
It's about the experience for real.
Every time. Shout out to Cam, because you know Cam gonna be there on March 26th doing his thing. Crazy.
Hey, but the one piece of game that we actually need to give out is you need to accept failure. Like failure, I always say, I'm trying to fail more than anybody else because failure is the only way you actually learn.
Fail faster.
Yeah, if you're scared
sure.
of failure, you ain't doing shit. Like
It
you
took
have
somebody else.
to look forward to figuring out why you failed and how to get better. If you're not doing that, you're not on shit.
Yeah. Cam, you got one?
Business tip of the week.
You got one?
Simple, man.
Simple.
If you're the most creative person, the richest person, the most experienced person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
Facts.
Retweet.
Facts.
Retweet.
Snap into that.
Retweet.
What's yours? You answer yours.
Mine would be until you treat your hustle like a business, it will forever be your hustle. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like until you do the necessary steps to be in those rooms that people that are really doing that thing in your industry, you'll always be looked at as smaller or a subset. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being like the owners and the takers of that industry. So get your shit in order from all your financials, get your shit in order from all your trademarks, your whatever you got to do.
Get that paperwork right.
Get that paperwork right. You know what I'm saying? And be able to learn from people that do got stuff in order and don't take their criticism or their, like you guys said, you met somebody and you were willing to listen. Be willing to listen because you don't have it all figured out.
Facts.
Fire. Well, we appreciate you guys coming on.
Thank y'all for
I
having
think
us.
you gonna do one more pod or no? Yeah, Waterway.
Yes, sir. Waterway, right?
We might be on
Waterway
Waterway.
for
Monday? Is that the vibes?
Yeah, we fuck with Eric, man. Shout out to Waterwave
Yeah,
TV.
shout out to Waterway, man.
But
We're going to do a collab with them one of these times.
this is gonna be the #1 Twin Cities podcast very shortly. In our minds, it already is.
Say it
Sure.
again.
We're bringing
how?
we're bringing on the best guests. We're not having any bullshit on here. You know what I'm
sure.
saying? We're searching for substance, but we're also trying to entertain our audience. And I think we're trying to find a balance between those two. And I think we're doing a good job so far. So I think you guys added to that today. We'll definitely add to y'all brand, whatever we can. March 26th.
And then I got one more question. So when we look back on it, we can say, oh, hey, this is what they said this date, this year. So what's the let's go 5 year. What's the 5 year plan of this creative agency? If you could just give us one, I know there's so many different ideas, so many different views. What's the 5 year you could say like, hey, in 5 years we're gonna be doing this and we already know it. So it's like, what do you guys have for that? That way we can look back on it and say, hey, they said it here first. Or if you else each want to go,
Yeah,
that's cool too.
Y'all go crazy.
Y'all start over there.
You want to go?
Yeah. Well, I mean, first and foremost, like, just to explain why we would all have our own vision is to respect the creativity of each individual and then to mold each individual's vision into one vision.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, shit, for when it comes to me, I want everybody in the world to experience the shit that everyone in this city is experiencing when they come to one of our events. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Trent says the galaxy, or no.
Put a dent in the
Put a
universe.
Yeah. So I mean, like, to me, it's like we want to transcend
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is you would expect for us to be right now.
10x,
Like,
baby.
I want this shit to.
100x.
I want to be immortalized for real.
Forever.
Yeah.
Forever. Heard you. Fine.
Man, I think it's just to.
Damn, you squeaking like a motherfucker,
Nah,
man.
My bad,
What you on?
Yeah, that one chair squeaks a little bit.
Motherfucker definitely squeaky as hell. I think the biggest thing 5 years from now for that I see with Skin Tones is just changing the narrative and changing the culture. I think a lot of people have this vision of Minneapolis that's like, yo, this shit's dead. I need to go to LA. I need to go to New York. I gotta go, you know what I'm saying, wherever they think they gotta go. I think people don't realize that Minneapolis is a hidden gem, and we're here to cultivate every single aspect and every single touch of Minneapolis, whether that's the sports, whether that's the nightlife, whether that's the food, whether that's the media or the content or like the arts. Like, we've had our hands in a lot of different bags. We continue to grow each and every single bag and change the narrative that Minneapolis has, for sure. Make it a nationwide vibe.
Honestly, I want to see Skin Tones as being like one of the top 10, damn near top 5 biggest platforms as compared to like USA TV, BET, Revolt. Like, I see it being bigger than that within 5 years. And
Talk that talk.
In his
For sure.
bag, for sure.
Yeah. For me, well, one thing first off is,
Hey man, no disrespect, you gotta turn to the camera or something, man. Come on.
oh
turn
shit,
on.
hey.
We gotta hear you. We gotta hear you. We gotta hear you,
I
man.
feel you. Well, first off, Minneapolis and Minnesota has the highest per capita of millionaires out of any place in the country. They're second, I believe, for financial advisors, and third most creative place, third biggest creative agency, or just agencies in general. So it's one, showing off that we are the most creative motherfuckers out here. Two, making this the biggest brand on the planet. We're here to put a fucking dent in the universe, if you didn't know. So get on the wave. And the
Say that
third
shit,
thing
T.
is to host and curate the best events. And especially when it comes to concerts. We're going to be doing that shit. We're going to take that over. And yeah, that's what it is, man.
Hey, Trent's coming from Green Bay, Wisconsin, talking that shit to y'all.
Yeah.
Nah,
Y'all,
every person
y'all,
has
y'all
different
aren't hearing
methods.
him.
No, I've been to Green Bay,
Yeah.
Wisconsin. I'm very well cultured in the Green Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't a lot of noise out there, huh?
Yeah.
Not a lot. There's a lot of old white people. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Hey, no, that's a fact. That's why I'm out here, man.
You
And
came
I-
in the Yeezy boots. Damn, Green Bay. Okay. What you
Hey,
eat, cuz?
And I'm gonna answer for Logic too, because I already know what he'll say.
Okay.
Logic would say we're gonna make a fucking movie, and that's a fact.
No,
We'll have a
like
movie out in
everything,
5 years.
Oh, we gonna make a
One of the
movie.
biggest
Movie.
It's like Warner Brothers from Minneapolis, from the Midwest.
Yeah.
Talk that talk.
Nobody ever seen no shit like this.
All right, well,
Organic.
give y'all your socials. Where can they find y'all? We know Skin Tones. You can
Hey.
do that too, but individual socials, and then we'll wrap it up.
Shit, it ain't even about that. At Skin Tones, SKNTONES, man. That's the only thing I give a fuck
It's not about us, man.
Heard
It's
you.
never been about us.
SKNTONES.
It's
Check out YouTube,
on
our
everything.
website.
At
SKNTONES on
man.
everything.
Heard you.
Thank you guys for stopping by. This has been another legendary episode of the Inside Boys.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Hey,
For sure.
appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Peace.